morning everybody, how we doing? Oh, let's get a little bit of hair. So it's just after 9 AM in the morning on the 25th of August, and it's a special day today because I'm actually revisiting a childhood stomping ground somewhere here in Spain. At the moment I'm here with Nuri.
Hola!
She's my company for the journey. She's been my guide somewhat, I guess. She grew up in Spain, in Madrid, but yeah, so anyway, so we've had a bit of a late rising because we were up last night till about 2 or just, I don't know, sometime early in the morning, 2 or 3 in the morning, with the owners of this place. Can you see what it's called? What's the place called? La Salle. There you go. There. Can't really see it that well. La Salle. Anyway, which is what we've got to do. Salir. La Salida. Staying with two beautiful hosts, Jose and Olga. If you're ever in Javier, on the east coast of Spain, I highly suggest you come and try some of their paellas. Absolutely delicious, amazing, and then the most beautiful couple. So yeah, this is where we've been staying for the last few days. But now we're on a mission. There's a valley that's about an hour and a half away from here, or it's about an hour from here, which is where my dad was building a house when I was 14 years old. 15. I spent about a year here with my little sister Megzi, and it was the first time I'd ever been to Spain and the last time, so it's been 18 years since that happened. So it's time for a reunion with the area. We'll be there at the bottom of the valley in about an hour. We've had our Red Bulls now, so jumping, pumping, ready for the day. Come on! Unfortunately, the cars in front of us aren't going quick enough. So we're around about 5 minutes away from our first destination, which is Las Cascadas de Algar. Alright, so we've just arrived at the parking, at least. The signs for the parking were very misleading. They sort of gave us the impression that it was the entrance to the actual waterfall. However, once we got in, we realized it was just some extremely expensive parking, and it was the first of many. So all the way along this street that we're walking up now, there's a whole bunch of different sort of parking lots. But yeah, it was very deceptive. The first one said waterfall, Font de Algar entrance, and then we get in there and it's just parking. So that was a bit cheeky. But anyway, we're walking up now. I don't know how far away it actually is. Been walking for a while now. No skateboarders, roller skaters, bikers, or dogs. Sorry, Nuri. I have to stay here apparently. No dog. if you decide you want to come to this waterfall, I would suggest leaving at 10 AM, arriving well before then. So if you want to get like an hour in, maybe come at 9 AM, because as we were leaving, it was literally just a line up. It was already really full in there. So yeah, I'd say come as early as you possibly can if you want to try and get the place without so many people there. But it was still cool. Definitely worth a visit.
Bueno, la próxima parada, el Castillo de Guadalest. Next stop, the Castle of Guadalest, which we've definitely hit road now that it's bringing back, I remember all of this road really, really well. I used to come down here all the time to go to the coast to go skateboarding. And so going past all of this, it's just, even though it was 18 years ago, it's all so familiar. It's really strange. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so we're going to stop in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes at a beautiful castle, and we'll probably grab something to eat there and show you guys around. So cool. We're almost at the castle. Should just be around there. Aquí estamos. Ahí está. Ahí, there it is up the top. Can't quite see it very well from this side. It's more over the other side, but we'll park and pull up. Oh man, I remember all of this so well. It's so strange.
As a kid, I remember going to that cafe just there with my sister and dad before making our way up to the castle up there, which we're going to do right now. Hey?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. See, these are the old stomping grounds area that I used to explore at a very young age. And that's where we're heading to next. Dad's land is just up in behind here. There's an old ruin right there, castle ruin from the Moors and Christians' time. And then this beautiful castle up here. No flashing. You're not allowed to flash anyone here, okay, Novi?
Okay.
Keep your clothes on. Oh look, he's doing it.
Uy, naughty.
No flashing, Jesus.
Naughty Jesus. Qué bonito se ve desde aquí.
Sí.
Y encima acá está.
So, last stop before we head back to the coast. Pretty excited because that's the reason really we came to this part of Spain, is to come and check out this bit of land. So it's pretty exciting.
I'm excited too.
Yeah. So here we go. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is the entrance to the land. Unless my memory has failed me, but I feel pretty confident. It all looks really, really good. So So we are literally somewhere any second now about to come to the entrance of the land, and look, I think that was it actually. Yeah, that's it back there. It's locked up, so we can't get the car in, so we'll have to park and walk in. Pretty exciting though. Bueno, here we are on top of the house that I helped starting to build. The first room. So you can see down here, that whole D shape. We'll go down and have a look at it, but I built that whole room myself. And yeah, so none of this was actually here. I saw the designs. I helped Dad design it. We'll make decisions anyway. He did all the designing. But I remember sitting right here on top of a ladder that we propped up with different bits of wood to try and see what the view would look like from this platform. And what we really wanted to make sure we got in was the castle ruin that's up there, and Confrides, which is the closest town, which is just down there, which obviously was a success, but shame that this hasn't. Yeah, you'll see it's quite sad. It's got potential to be such a beautiful house. It's big, but it's a shame that things kind of fell apart, and now no one's been living here for like 10 years, so it's a little bit sort of falling apart. But let's go for a walk. So this little hut just here, this little cabin, that's where Dad was actually initially living, and me and my sister were staying in a caravan that was just over that way. But yeah, he made this cabin out of things that he found from the tip. So he made it 100% free about 20 years ago, I guess. But yeah, let's go and have a look. Got some fun. We had the caravan set up here where Megan and I were living for the 10 months we were here. And well, let's go and have a look on the inside. So this whole room just here, I did the foundations for it, and built all the walls and everything. And there's a wall on the inside. So this bit here was all covered in dirt, went up to there, and I dug it all out and then brought it right back to the actual stone, and literally even ended up cleaning it out with a toothbrush. Like, so brought it all the way back to the raw stone so that we could have this as kind of like a feature wall inside the house. But anyway, I built that wall. Yeah, so I mean, it's got the potential to be an amazing house, you can see, but oh well. Dreams, shattered dreams. This is what shattered dreams look like. Well, it's been interesting, I have to say that much. Right here behind me, that used to be our outdoor toilet, was closed on this side, facing towards the house, and then open looking down that valley down there, which the trees have grown up. You used to be able to see right down into the valley, and it was one of the best places to relieve oneself, but that's all gone now. Anyway, there's the old cabin, and then the new house, which ain't so new anymore, and unfortunately has started to decay because no one's living here. Looks like it's been raided. A little bit sad, but at the same time, you know, it's interesting coming here and reminiscing. You know, every square inch of this land I used to play up in here, and set up what I could to skate. I put like tables or pieces of wood in a row that I could roll over because there's no cement, and make things to grind and whatnot. But
yeah, definitely been a bit of a nostalgic experience coming here. But whether or not this project is worth trying to revive, I mean, it has all the potential of being an absolutely beautiful house. But I believe there's legal requirements that have changed since this was being built, which was sort of it was a little bit like the Wild West, where you could build whatever you want without getting permission. And then unfortunately the government changed the laws, which mean if we want to continue building on this, then we need to get a whole bunch of approvals, and I'm not sure how much that would cost and take. So something worth looking into. It is a beautiful part of the world. I mean, the almond orchard here, we're going to take a few almonds with us and continue on our journey back to the coast. We're going to Gandia. Gandia is the next stop. There's still this little, I'll have to check out the time, I think it's starting to move on quite a bit, but there's one little water hole that I really loved when I was a kid that I don't know exactly where it is. I was trying to find it on Google Maps the other day, but couldn't find it. So I'm gonna give it a crack. I think we're gonna have something to eat now first. Yeah. But for now, there goes that little mission. The last thing that I wanted to try to do today was find this old wheat mill. It's probably a couple of 100 years old, so it's just a ruin, but on top of the wheat mill there's a water catchment, which water just comes out of a crack in a rock face. It's crystal clear water, and the pool at the top, even though it was man-made, it almost looks natural now because it's been there for so long, so it's all overgrown. Absolutely beautiful, so romantic. And I don't remember exactly where it was. We've just kind of we've only got like half an hour to try and find it, so we don't really have time to make errors, but then again, I have no idea. I've got a general idea based on the memory of the view from when I was a kid. So I'm hoping this is it. This is the road we're walking up. Could lead to anywhere, but fingers crossed, this is the place. Don't get your hopes up though. All right, I think I've gone far enough up this road to realise it's starting to look less and less like the spot that I was hoping. Okay, second attempt. This is unfortunately going to be the only attempt I'm going to get because we got to get going. I feel like I'm in a bit closer to the situation where it was, because you can see the lake there, but I feel like it's further over that way. I have actually asked a couple of people, local people, described what it was that was there. The thing is, even back when 18 years ago, I thought I could hear water. Yes. But even back then, it wasn't really something that people knew about. So, anyway. All right, looks like I've come to a dead end on this mission, unfortunately. Well, might have to wait till next time. That's okay. It's been a beautiful day, and yeah, it gives me a reason to come back, I guess. Anyway, we tried, and it was fun trying. That's all that matters. It's the journey that counts. The journey is the destination. Let's go with that one. We've just arrived in Gandia, which is on the coast, east coast again. It's been an amazing day, and now we're waiting for a friend of Nuri at this cool place here in Gandia.
Gonna find somewhere we can sit down somewhere, have a drink, and relax. There's Nuri. ¿Sentarnos aquí?
Sí, papi.